Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So welcome back, everyone. We are live on Facebook. So hi to everybody out there, like us and follow us, and we're going to be sharing the show in just a little bit. Listen up, everyone. I have with me Ganine Owens, and she is the owner of Shelf Genie of Phoenix. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do, and what we're going to talk about today, because you guys listen up. This is not just getting shelves and having them put in. This is going to be really different. So welcome to the show, and tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Ganine from Shelf Genie, which is a lot to say within your mouth. But so my company provides custom glide out shelving, and we retrofit your existing cabinets. So we don't ask you to do anything new. We come in there and find ways to be able to create space, find ways to organize what's already there, and even maybe make space for you to be able to bring maybe some things you've got stored in the garage into your kitchen or pantry or some things like that. So
how many people have some stuff in the garage that they need to bring in the kitchen or wherever? What I want to get some information out with you first of all. One of the things that you say, and this is cool, when you say turning pain and frustration into joy. So a lot of people out there really hate what they got. Right? Is that what? Talk to us about that.
They do. I mean, I've been in homes oftentimes. You walk in, they're like, okay, I need you to look at my lower kitchen cabinets, and then they open it up and they start explaining, and then they just throw their hands up. And so, and oftentimes there's a lot in there. They just shoved it in there, closed the cabinet, hoping it'll go away, and they're not able to even see what's in the back. There may be things there's like, oh, I don't know, that's been back there, I don't know, 5, 6, I have no idea what's back there. So what I try to do when I go in, and my design team, we go in and be like, okay, it's not the end of the world, right? We can help you through this. And so give them peace to know that we're going to look at their situation holistically, and then we've got solutions that's going to make everything easier for them, right? Accessibility, be able to create space where they think they're going to have to throw some things out, because I get a lot of that. So you get, maybe the wife wants to keep everything, the husband thinks we need to throw everything away, right? So
it's always that.
Like, no, we don't need to do that. We can organize in such a way it's all going to fit, and you may have some extra space as well.
Now, you are valley-wide when you work with people. You're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You're also on Facebook, Instagram, and you can check her out at Shelf Genie with Phoenix, right?
So shelfgenie.com, and then you'll find the different locations on there. You click Phoenix, and then you're going to see our local webpage.
And those are the website for the social media. What is it?
It is actually Shelf Genie Phoenix.
Oh, okay, Phoenix.
Shelf
I want to
Genie
make sure.
Phoenix,
Phoenix. That it is. I couldn't even read my own writing. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to open up the lines here to the audience, because so what she's going to do is offering for everyone to get. It's you. If you do 5 or more shelves, it's a free install. Which is super, super, super awesome. You can check her out at shelfgenie.com, and our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. These are they're gliders are what they are.
Yeah, so we call ours glide outs, because the pull out, glide outs, whatever. But our railing system is one of the top that's out there. We use high-end rails, and so they're on ball bearings, and so really the more things you put in them, the glider, the smoother the glide is. And you can just pull it out with a finger. You don't have to shove it, and as we're getting more mature, we're getting older, you don't want to have to put a whole lot of force or bend down to be able to do things, and so it makes it really easy for you to pull out one of our shelves.
They're
so
awesome.
That's what we say, they just kind of
Whenever I
out.
look at this stuff, I just absolutely am in awe over it. You can see some of the things that she can do for you, and so we've got everyone that is going to be getting this free install with 5 or more shelves. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also call her direct. Her phone number is 480-591-7290. Now, when you were coming here today, we want to talk a little bit about how you go about this organization part and where you fit in with all of this, because you are very, you come along with all of this.
I do. I have a lot of stuff. I'm totally the average customer, because I have a lot of things. And now that I'm back at my home regularly, and with everything that's been going on, people have been at home, I too was going through this whole organization. What do I need? What do I need to throw out? How do I get more into my existing cabinets? Because I don't always want to throw things out as well. So I take some of my own personal experience of what I've done, and I have reorganized my kitchen, I don't know, a gazillion times. Closets I've done, a gazillion times. And so I go in there and I have that eye of, if I were using the kitchen, what would I do? And I don't necessarily impose my views on it, but I start asking those questions, things that I might be thinking about, so that I can help them be able to come up with a solution. Like, what's the ideal resolution you would want from the visit today? What would you like to have happen afterwards? And so, ideally, so when you get the customer involved, they tell you what it is that they need and what's most important to them. Then you work with them to create that design and show them how you can create more space within the existing space, that you don't need to build anything new. We can design things that you can use what's already there, so that you get the maximum amount of use of your space.
And what I think makes you different than anyone else is they do get you.
Yes,
because
they do.
you're going to come in, you have done so much organizing
Yes,
yourself
yes.
that you created that to have that little,
Yes.
makes you a little bit special from anyone else out there
Yes.
that might do something like this. And you can check her out on her website. It's shelfgenie.com. Valley Wide rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free consultations, and right now she's doing a special for everyone. It's free install
Right.
for anyone that gets 5 or more shelves. Explain how it works, because you keep on saying that's already existing. What's
Yes.
really neat is you're not rebuilding anything.
No. So you've got your cabinets, and some people don't like their cabinets, but a lot of remodeling's going on right now. So people are refreshing, refinishing cabinets, and so we go in and we take a look at what's already there. Do you have a half shelf in the back that everybody hates, or a 3/4 shelf? Because you're just not able to really maximize that space. They look beautiful on the outside, but then when you open them up, or sometimes there's no shelf there at all, so then you have all this open air space that's not being used. And so, when I go in there and take and one person said, I'm thinking about just buying all new cabinets and just going it that way, then I'll have more space. I'm like, well, you don't have to do that. We can use what you already have and install our systems that will make it more efficient for you.
And by doing that, you saved her a lot of money.
I saved them a lot of money. And also showing them the 3D design, right? Because sometimes folks can't visualize it. So when we discuss it, and I go through and I do my measurements and I come back, and then I'll create a design for them and say, this is what it looks like today, this is what it will look like tomorrow.
So you actually do a drawing, or how
I
does
do.
that work? Oh,
I
wow.
have some software. It's a 3D design. We pull up, like your cabinets in your kitchen.
Oh, like you can do on television.
Exactly.
That's
And
neat.
we create that, and so that when you're done with that conversation, because sometimes consults can take an hour and a half or 2 hours, because you're having a meaningful discussion, not just let me come in and tell you what I think.
Right. It's not about just giving them a
No,
free estimate.
that's right. It is
Completely
more about
different.
having a total conversation about what's going to really work for them. And then based on that, I build that design so that, I said before, we talked about, okay, all of your cookie sheets and your cutting board you've got just shoved in this cabinet over here. Let me show you what it will look like after we put in this, and then you can stand them all up, and then that'll create some more space, not only on the bottom, but then you're going to have some extra space on the top. Maybe we can put one more in there, then you can put your towels, or, and it begins to let them see that, oh wow, I can just use this space. And even if I put a shelf in where this open air that I'm not using today, that's extra storage space for me.
Mm-hmm.
So they get to see what we've discussed on a piece of paper with this 3D design that we use, and they're like, oh, I get it now.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I love that you do
Yeah.
that. Again, you can check them out on their website. It's shelfgenie.com, Valley Wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they do free consultations.
Yeah.
What I love is that they'll come in and actually do a 3D a design for you
Yes.
that you can actually see a before and after of
Right.
what it's going to look like. You can call her direct. She will do a free consultation with you. The number is 480-591-7290. How many people out there right this weekend are probably going to go out and gotta clean out my garage, and I got to go where am I going to put it all?
Yes.
So basically you do kitchen, pantries, probably number one. What else?
Yeah, we can really do anything where there's an existing cabinet, bathrooms. I've done a couple of garages,
Offices?
offices, really anything.
It's so nice
We've done
whenever-
liquor cabinets; those are pretty famous. I mean, those are pretty
Ooh.
popular right now.
Yeah, I
Wine
bet,
racks.
especially right now.
Yeah.
But so wine racks that can
Yes.
come out, and then you can always put more in there once
That's
it's
right.
all organized, right? And so that's really cool. And I mean, think about that. We'll have to talk about that when we get back from the break. Again, we've got our lines open here, and she's offering for everyone, whether you call her or just here, you're going to get that free install with 5 or more shelves. And the shelves, do they cost a lot of money? Is it a ton of money to do? What does it look like?
Well, we are a little bit we are pricier than your average because everything is custom. So we don't have your standard, here's what I can offer you. It is truly built for the individual.
And they're not done with the little plastic. They're nice done.
Oh no, these
about-
are top of the line Bloom 100-pound rails, which can go up to 200 pounds.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yes.
So when you want your place to look organized and have more space, they're the ones to call. Their phone number direct, it's 480-591-7290. Call in here, get entered into win. We've got everyone getting his free install. 602-277-5369. So we're going to continue to be live on Facebook, and so you can still talk a little bit if you'd like to.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that's really neat. When you do a, your designs with them,
Yes.
you come in there.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like? I bet you anything. Is it just a one time you come in, or does it take a little time? Do you have to come back and kind of show this is what they're going to do, and they say, well, you know what, I'd like this, or how does that usually work?
Well, we try, if the client has, we always tell them we're going to be there probably about 90 minutes. Now, I have walked into jobs where it's taken me a few hours, and we test, do you have more time? If they're under a time crunch, we go back and we build the design, we take all the notes from the discussion, then we go back and build it and send it to them, and then follow up and have a conversation regarding it. But 9 times out of 10, we do that on site, so that they're able to see it real time.
Oh, so it's
So
all
that,
done
yes,
there.
yes.
Even the 3D is done on
Mhm.
site too, so
Yes,
they don't have to wait.
They do not.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk a little bit about that when we get back.
we bring our laptops, we have mobile printers, and,
Okay,
and
so
I'm
this is
trading now.
done-
Yeah, so we do it all.
It's
We have a
top
mobile
notch.
office that we bring, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so 5 or more shelves in a kitchen, usually how many shelves does it take when generally, what's the
So
typical?
generally, the average is about 5. But we've done some that's only like 3, but then we also done, we have a job that we just completed, actually we just got ordered with like 54 shelves. Yes. And we actually created more space within, they had a ton of space, but there was a lot of unused space.
Okay.
And so having
Sometimes
to
when you have a
measure
lot
and
of space, there is a lot of unused.
it's
Yeah.
all these big gaps, and so doing you have to be precise in your measurements too, and it takes a lot of time. Okay, what's the tallest thing? You're marking that with your painter. Say, okay, let's go to the next thing. How many additional more?
Sure.
So it's pretty intense when you're going in that, and you got to get it right.
Oh, absolutely.
So we take photos to make sure they jog our memory, because sometimes you talk about so many things you forget stuff.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So we try to be very thorough.
Yeah, I'm
on
going to
our
mention if it's
visits.
okay that it's usually 5,
It's on
generally,
average is 5.
which is basically
Yeah.
an average home is 5, which means the install is going to be free.
Yeah.
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 Like that. So.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we're getting everything out.
Yeah. I think we
Well,
were.
we actually are. We're
We
right
are.
on
We
target, really.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. So we talked
Perfect.
about all of those things. Yeah.
Oh, we want to talk about this too, the safety part of what's going
Oh
on.
yes,
we want to
absolutely.
Talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it. Do you like what you're doing the way we're doing it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I love my commercial.
Oh, you do? Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, I'm here. I just hear it right now.
Yeah, we like to, I try to, I want to tell you about that afterwards. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Oh, that's right. Am I correct that you have financing?
We do have financing.
I wanna
Yes.
talk about that. I think that was what I didn't talk about last time.
We did not. I'll tell you, a lot of people do not like financing
Oh,
out
then let's
here.
not talk about it.
Yeah, they're like, if I don't have the money, I don't want to do it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe that's better.
But, we do say, if that's something they're interested
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Go on.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think I saw it on your website.
You did. You
On
did.
your-
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome back. What a great time to be talking about this, because so many people have been in their homes. Now the house is completely
Yes.
messed up. You think you've been trying to get organized, but it doesn't. I find for me, and I think a lot of people will if you're not a real organizer,
Yeah.
like me, I'm not, I know you are.
Yeah.
But the more I try to be organized, the less organized I am. It's just kind of funny like that. But with you, when you come in, when we were talking a little bit at the break, of how when you come in and you bring in your laptop, you're bringing in your cameras, but you are actually doing this, what you call real time.
Yes.
It is all being done there while you're there, so you
Yes.
can sit there and see exactly what it's going to look like before they even leave. Let's talk about that.
Right, it is. We do everything from A to Z, whether it results in a sale or not. Because, again, having those conversations with individuals and making sure they understand how it's okay what it looks like today, we can make it better tomorrow, right? And, you know, I want to make sure that they really fully understand, because we talk about a lot during those discussions. On average, we're there about an hour and a half. Sometimes it can take more time, sometimes less time, depending on how big your kitchen is or whatever we're looking at the time. But we spend a lot of time with that. We will have that conversation. We do the 3D design right there on site with our laptops. We bring our mobile printer so we can print it out for you so you can see it live. And we have discussions. And once we're done creating all of that, then we sit down and walk through everything and tie it back to the things that they shared with us during our conversation and walking around the space.
What's the turnaround time once you left the house now, you've ordered them, and what's that look like?
Right now, it's actually gotten a lot less since the last time I was here. It's 4 to 6 weeks now, and which is great because with us, so, you know, our plant is in Alabama, and that's where all the best wood is at. It was taking 6 to 8 before, but now we've gotten it down to where it's 4 to 6, and that's from the time our installer gets to you to do the quick, you know, final measurements. We submit it, you know, later within a day, and then 4 to 6 weeks later, we're back in your home to install everything.
Now, write the number down, because even if you're not ready right now, put it down and write it down, because we know people do things when they're ready.
That's right.
Their phone number is 480-591-7290. And right now, they are offering for free install for 5 or more shelves. And you had said also, too, during the break that usually the typical house is about 5 shelves.
So that's on average about 5.
Mm-hmm.
When you start looking at a couple of cabinets and maybe another one, most folks you come in, you're looking at 2 to 3 cabinets. And sometimes you may not need all of them, but on average, or we're doing a pantry. So on average, each pantry is about 5 shelves that we do.
Yeah, I
could
bet.
be a little bit more.
I'm thinking about mine going, I want way more. And I even have a big old one that I would love to have, like tons of them, because you can have, it's all how you want it to look, and and each person's individual.
Right.
Right?
That is, yes.
And so, and mostly she will work in your kitchen. Your pantry is probably number 1. Those side, these one here, this kind of a cabinet. What do you call those?
Those pesky corner cabinets.
The corner cabinets. They came up with them, and everybody thought, "Ooh, I'd love those."
Yeah.
And then there was nothing there. And like, where do you put them there?
So it depends on what type of corner you have. So if you got one that's kind of like this and goes all the way, like, you know, wings out this way, you can put in. Some people try to put Lazy Susans in, which you can, but you also can put. We have a glide around, and it's a cross between shelving and a Lazy Susan. So you've got your Lazy Susan type stuff on the top. You've got shelves in the middle of it so you can store additional things. It spins around. You've got pockets on the side.
Wow.
So that you can store all of those things. Yeah, so that, or you have what we call the blind corner, where you can see the front part, but then you got that deep thing that goes in the back, left or right.
There?
But we have a solution for that too. So
now again, you could call her direct. That phone number is 480-591-7290, and you can also check her out on Facebook and Instagram at Shelf Genie of Phoenix. She does free consultations. It's all about having that consultation with her, finding out what your needs are and what makes her different than anyone. Not only are these quality, which is top quality, but secondly is you get her that comes along with this. They're not just going to come in there and throw these shelves in and say, here you go. This is something where you actually get a consultation of you're going to learn how to organize and have it all put together, because she does it herself. That's what she does. And we can call in here too and also get the free install. It's 5 or more shelves. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. It's shelfgenie.com. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they do free consultations. I want to also have you explain one more time before we talk about something else that's important. The quality of these. These are not just your little shelves, slide outs. This is totally different.
Yes, we have 3 product lines, and they're all made out of 100% wood. So not any of that particle board stuff. These are quality and we stand behind our product. We have warranties on everything, and not just limited warranties. These are full warranties, which means the hardware, the box, anything that goes wrong during that warranty time frame, we are going to come back out, repair, replace, free of charge. And so that's critical, because this is an investment, and you want to make sure something's going to last the lifetime you're going to be in your home. We don't anticipate things will go wrong, but we know sometimes those things happen.
But they stand behind it
we
no
stand
matter what.
behind it no matter what. And if it's something we put something in that's not quite working, our folks will go back out and make it right for you so that it's more comfortable for you. Whether the height, and you thought it was right when we were there, but then you've been there a couple of weeks, I don't quite like that, I need to move down a couple of inches, we'll come back and do that as well. So we want to make sure people are absolutely satisfied with our product.
And right now there's so many people, instead of moving and going into a larger space, you don't necessarily need to do that.
Right.
You don't necessarily need to get new cabinets. They will come in and they will actually do a whole 3D picturesque for you, so that you can actually see exactly what this is going to look like.
Right.
And they're fantastic. I love the way some of these drawers pull out of the big cabinets.
Yes.
Wow, you get so much more in there. You wouldn't think so, but you
That's
can.
right. Yeah.
And it's made specifically to each one, and you don't have to get rid of anything. They're put right on
don't.
the
We work with what's within that cabinet. And if you need additional shelves, we put in additional shelves, and they're all secure, and which makes it even better, especially in pantries. So those drywall pantries that you've got to make sure you've got the right shelf in there, and we put a lot of stuff in there, because I put a lot in mine.
I know,
right?
I do too.
The heavy stuff. And so we make sure all that's secure on top of the 100-pound rail system that we have. Like I said, you can get more than that, but it just makes it all, you don't ever have to worry about anything falling apart.
It's just
which
awesome.
is wonderful.
So again, they're valley-wide, they're rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they do free consultations. And I wanted to ask you before we go, because this is important right now, about people's safety, because you're going into people's homes.
Right.
Let's talk about that real quick.
So all of my employees have PPE. We have PPE. We have masks. We've got sanitizer. We have, thank goodness, Clorox wipes now, or we have spray, and we have gloves. We take the most, precautions and safety for the homes that we're going into, but also the folks that are going out there. And so we take it very seriously. We want folks to feel comfortable. We do make calls before we go out to these appointments when we're confirming, to make sure that they're okay, and to assure them that we are coming in and being safe as we're in their home. And
It's
we
all
practice
about
social distancing as well. So
now, but here's what I want everybody to know too. Before you came on, I asked you, well, so how's everything going and everything? You said, Carol, I've had one of the busiest months throughout the year, especially. I don't even know if you said last year too, but I mean, because people, we're not going to let this stop us.
No, we're
Nothing is
not.
going to stop us.
No.
And you know what? You're in your homes. You love your homes. You want to make them even more organized, so that you can even do whatever it is that you like to do better. She also says that she turns pain and frustration into joy, and all you have to do is give her a call right now, or when you're ready. We know that the number is 480-591-7290. Their website is shelfgenie.com. You can also go to Facebook and Instagram and also see them at Shelf Genie of Phoenix. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They are valley-wide, and right now they're offering for everyone to get free install of 5 or more shelves. These are wonderful, quality, great shelves. Again, that number to call her direct, it's 480-591-7290. Did you like that?
I did.